It's 3:30 in the morning. I got up at like 2:45 and started rolling up my, what do you call it again? Started rolling up my sleeping bag, sleeping pad, pillow, reorganizing my stuff. But yesterday I got out the door at like 7:30 and I just barely made like 100 miles by like 6 something, I want to say. I don't know what time it was. All I know is I was tired and I was like pedaling like 9 miles an hour. It was rough at the end of the day. Well, there's nothing really open at 5 o'clock in the morning in Pontiac, Illinois, it seems, except this gas station. Really nice people. So breakfast today is chicken Caesar wrap. Yeah, it's breakfast. Well, it's 6:50. I've been at it for almost 2.5 hours. Still kind of slow going. It's like a really dreary day. I was hoping for like this picturesque sunrise. Didn't happen today. Oh well, no worries. Figure I'd take advantage of this decline and film a little bit. When I started out, kind of had this thought of, oh yeah, I'm gonna document the route and the different types of riding surfaces, and it's gonna be really helpful for people who want to ride the Route 66 trail or route. But that's all just gone out the window. I've had to detour a couple of times because of like stray dogs and stuff. I actually rode through a pair. It's pretty interesting. Made it out okay. But man, like right now it's just all about finishing the day, and it's like, it's not even 8 o'clock and I've only ridden like 20 miles. Tell you what, it's gonna be an interesting day. I just keep pedaling, right? So when I was in the Army and we were walking and I was tired, we would just pick out like trees or some type of natural, geez, I don't even know what you call it right now. My mind is kind of wandering. Landmark, yeah. So I'd pick out a landmark and just be like, all right, gotta walk to that landmark. And I get to that one and I pick another one. Like right now, I'll be honest, man, my legs are tired. I've only biked like 25 miles. My legs are tired. And I'm looking on my head unit, and Bloomington is the next town, well, the next big town that I gotta hit. And it only looks like it's maybe 10 or 15 miles away. So I just gotta make it to Bloomington. And when I get there, I'll get something to eat, stretch, and then I'll just search for the next little town. I'll ride there. So my legs are dead, and I just picked up the route that is going to take from my second option camping ground, which is much closer to Bloomington, Illinois. And it's this trail that my legs are in in no shape. To negotiate. So I'm on this bike path just north of Normal. Or maybe I'm actually in Normal, I'm not sure. But it's so nice to have trees, flowers, industrial yard. I just to get away from those cornfields, man. Oh my gosh. I've done like 44 miles this morning. I'm probably at like 45 now actually. I've been talking my legs just to get to Bloomington. Just giving as much encouragement as I can to myself. I just need to make it to Bloomington. Once I make it to Bloomington, I get something to eat and rest a little bit and continue my trek. But man, I just need to get to Bloomington. Yeah, see, this is much better. I could ride this all day long. Man, out in the open, that sun, jeez. But this, yeah, so nice. I finally made it out of Bloomington. About 2 hours ago, I didn't know if I was gonna make it at the end of the day. But now I feel really good. That skillet I had is probably like 12 to 1500 calories. It's just loaded with like hash browns, eggs and butter, and I think cheddar cheese. It's just loaded. I'll tell you what a difference it makes. Give me a little bit of rest and a good meal. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make the end of this day. Should only be like 5 hours, and I should hit like 50, not 50, but 100 miles. So I figure if I put in like 105, 110 miles today, then that'll get me 200 miles in 2 days. And I might not be sticking to my itinerary. I might be lagging behind a little. But as long as I can average 100 miles a day, that's all I need. So day 2 is pretty hilly. I don't really mind it all that much though, because it's a lot of tree cover. So the sun's just not bearing down on me. I gotta use a lot more power in my legs, but I feel pretty good still. I've got to be maybe somewhere around the 65 or 70 mile mark. I don't think it's 4 o'clock yet. I don't even know if it's 3 o'clock. But so far, day 2 has been a lot better than I thought it was going to be this morning. So I'm just leaving McLean, Illinois. Sounds like I'm saying McLean. It's McLean. I'm leaving McLean, Illinois. So I'm going to change my plan today. There's no way I'm going to make it to Springfield. But I'm going to be able to put another day of 100 miles in. Actually, I think it's technically like 96, and I rode like 97 miles yesterday. I don't know, maybe I'll do some laps. I'm checking into a hotel because I'm gonna need to ice my knees, I think. There's no rule against me checking into a hotel, by the way. It's 5 days, 500 miles. However I can do it. And I really think I'm gonna need ice on my knees in order to complete this trip. So gotta do what you gotta do, right? So last night I
barely got any sleep. I went to bed early. I think I went to bed at like 9. I woke up at like 12:30. I woke up at 1:30, and then I woke up at like 3:30. It was 2:30 and 3:30. But I laid in bed until like 3:45, and then I was like, you know what? I might as well just start like putting camp together or putting it back together onto my bike. So yeah, I took off this morning at like 4:30, which was kind of dumb because it was still dark outside. I should have waited until like at least dusk, which is what I'll do tomorrow. I checked into a hotel today. Um, I really need to get like a good night's sleep, and I needed to get like ice on my knees, and um, yeah, I wasn't going to be able to do that at a campsite. At least I didn't want to chance it. I mean, the ice I definitely wasn't going to get at a campsite, but like the good night's sleep, it's like so important. And tomorrow is a very really important day. I mean, I've got 2 days, 200 miles. Really happy about that. Hopefully we can make it 3 in a row, and then I'll feel like I've gotten over the hump. I hope. So yeah, that's that. I'm gonna hit the sack now, and then be up bright and early in the morning.